Hi, and this is part two, okay, to the dream that I just had, and it's February 15th in the morning. It's early, like 2 a.m. So this is part two to the dream, and I was throwing things like in the kitchen, and I think I was at Dee Dee and Don's house in Louisville, and like I couldn't get it together, and they were saying stuff like, you know, he's got to learn to be a man or something, and like they were saying they were saying like really ego based stuff, and then but being real subtle about it to where it would make you mad, and being like he's got to be a pilot, like have control of his emotions and stuff, and like I was just throwing things around, and I was getting really upset, really mad, like, but more upset. I wasn't mad at anyone. I was just super upset because it was like no one would listen to me. And then, so then the dream switched for a moment, and I was in this room where I was watching something on TV that looked like The Mummy Returns or something like a little bit like it, and like but a little bit different, and like it was a tan kid in the show, and I was watching it, and they were like, was it that horrible or something that you that um that you can't do it again, is like the implication. And I remember I was thinking, I was like, this is all deception. I go, this is all deception. Like they are all like against me, and this information that is like this sacred text is against me too, and this is a last moment trick. Like this is or it, not even last moment, this is just another trick, but this is a big trick. And um it was horrible. Like this was supposed to be like a real sacred thing, whatever this Mummy Returns thing was, and it turned out to be a huge trick. And I remember thinking in the dream, Isaiah 51 and all this stuff. Like I was just, it all came to my head, and I was just like, this is horrible. Like in the kid's face, man, the kid's face, like he had a like he opened his mouth and like made this big gesture, like this big emotional face, and like it was just really crazy. And then that's when it switched to that Michael Kraft stuff a little bit. But then back to the girl in the kitchen or whatever, so then I'm by the sink, and like she doesn't she doesn't say anything. We switched to like this area like outside or something, and I'm telling her stuff, and she's writing it all down. She's writing all of it down, and she's not like being, like ego based. She's actually listening to me. And I remember I told her a few times, I'm like, look, IGA. And I said, IGA 900. That was the 6-1. And I said, that was very important. And I said, look, I'm not saying anything against anyone. I'm not going to go there or anything. Like, this is just like a spot that is very important. Like, something is going on there, or it's a Babylon Center. And I said, I didn't even get to that. I didn't even get that far in the dream before I woke up to say Babylon Center, but I was going to. And I remember she was like, with her dad or something, and they were like really, really looking at everything I said, and it seemed like I couldn't say the right thing at all. and something happened in the dream with her dad where I said something, but I can't even remember what it was. I'm sorry. I tried to prove something or do something like that was for to prove a case for Jesus, and all in grace and mercy, and I don't think it was taken the right way or something. But so that's the dream. Um, and I remember seeing her write down in like blue ink. It was like 900 she wrote down, and she was writing really quick too. She could write really quick shorthand, and something about BA was written down too. I was like the 6-1 or BA or something like that was written down like really quick, and I think she put a circle around it too. Like the A became a circle, kind of like the at like .com sort of thing on like the at symbol on the computer. She did it like that or something, like she was doing shorthand so that she would know what it was. So that's the dream. Thank you, and have a good night. I'm gonna try to go back to sleep. But I did want to share this, so thank you. This is part two, and I'll post part one as well.